Masinya Attorneys Incorporated, a boutique commercial and taxation law firm in Midrand, Johannesburg, South Africa. Strategic lawyers on point with more than 20 years of practice experience. We are professional, capable, and qualified.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me right here in Solomon's Temple. It's good to be with you again, and I hope that you are doing very, very well. Please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. In case you're here for the first time, welcome. Please subscribe also, and check out the so many videos that we have, the numerous videos that we have. I'm sure it's going to be a blessing to you. Thank you for getting back here, and please make sure you use a comment section. Give us your approval, disapproval, opinion, or whatever. Please make sure that you do that. Good to have you here, Stormbait. So from Benoni, not from Benin. Benin is in Nigeria. Benin is a country around West Africa, around Nigeria also. But good to have you here. Good to have everybody who is joining us. Gums, Benjamin, awesome to have you here. Please, guys, may I encourage you again to please subscribe. That is very, very important, in being part of this medium. Please make sure you subscribe. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I want to talk about one of Zimbabwe's biggest false prophets and charlatans. His name is Uebert Angel. A lot of you guys know him. Some of you guys don't know him that much. Well, he is a spiritual father, so-called spiritual father of Bushiri. He's Zimbabwean originally, but he is based in the UK, in London, and he carries a British passport. He's a big talker. He knows how to mentor people. He doesn't have a big sort of like church. It's a small church, just a couple of hundreds, but then he's influential over a lot of other younger people. He knows how to mentor them, how to help them to become better charlatans, how to make money, how to be able to get women on their side and all that kind of thing. He's very good at it. He has a big mouth. He talks a lot. All talk, no result. He loves to dress nicely with his wife, Didi. They love to dress nicely and pose and take photos with expensive cars and all that kind of stuff. They do that. And as some of you guys would know, a lot of false prophets and charlatans, they basically use different names. Like Uebert Angel, his surname is not Angel. He just decided to add it. It's not his family name. And from what I heard about Uebert Angel, he actually comes from a very great Christian heritage. But somewhere along the way, he decided to take a different detour into doing what he's doing today. So we have a lot of false prophets and charlatans using names that is actually not their names. They're using the age that is not their age. They will probably claim that they are 35, but actually they are 45, and all those kind of stuff. They do a lot of it. So it's not shocking that Uebert Angel, recently in the Zimbabwean media, he was actually outed for having falsified his age. In his Zimbabwe ID, he has a different age, and in his British passport, he has a different age. Now, understand, in Zimbabwe, you cannot have dual citizenship if you are Zimbabwean. You can only have a Zimbabwean citizenship. I'm correct, I'm thinking. Yeah, last time I checked, except things change, but what I know. So I'm not sure he carries a Zimbabwean passport, but he carries a Zimbabwean ID, which you can have. But then a Zimbabwean, he carries a British passport. Now, this is the same guy. Now, let's look at that, actually. Let's look at that. So this is his Zimbabwean ID with his name originally. you can actually see his surname, the real surname that is there. So on the Zimbabwean ID, it's totally different. You can see the date of birth is 1978 rather. So in his Zimbabwean ID, he said he was born on the 6th of September 1978. So on two of his Zimbabwean identity cards with two different ID numbers, there's actually another Zimbabwean identity card which is not here, that has a different identity number. I don't see how. You see, once you have an identity card in a country, that identity number, you keep it forever. You don't change identity numbers. But he has two different identity cards with two different identity numbers. So on his identity card here, he's saying he was born on the 6th of September, 1978. Right? 6th September 09, 1978. And this is just one of the other identity card. He has two identity cards with two identity numbers, different identity numbers, which that in itself is wrong. You're not supposed to have two identity cards with two different identity numbers. When you are renewing your identity card, they use the same number. You now get a new identity card with the old number. Or when you lose your identity card or something damage your identity card or whatever. So here, I want you to take note of the date of birth. And the 6th of 09, September 1978. That is on his Zimbabwean national identity card, right? On his British passport, because he carries a British passport, he's a British citizen. This is what it says on his British citizen, on his British passport. Here on his British passport, they said he was born on the 4th of March, 1972. So that is almost like 6 years before what we have here on his identity card, which is the 6th of September, 1978. And you also have to remember, he got his identity card first before he got his British passport, isn't it? And if you look at his surname, here is Modzaniri, right? But here in his British passport, he has changed his surname officially to Angel, which is not really part of his his name originally. That's not his surname. It's just a name that he brought in. From what I heard, he had a big fallout with his family because they do not agree with the way he has become a charlatan and a false prophet. And so there's a huge friction amongst them. That's Uebert Angel, Bushiri's spiritual father, somebody who is mentoring a lot of prophets across Africa. Falsifying is obvious. You cannot have two different dates of birth. You cannot have two different identity numbers. And this is the same man, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters and Bereans. This is the same man who was appointed as an ambassador at large by the president of Zimbabwe last year. And he was so proud about it. Uebert Angel, by the way, he goes around calling himself ambassador. He was appointed as ambassador at large to be able to help trade and investment from Europe, to use his network from Europe and also from the Middle East. This guy is a big talker, but very, very, very little results. How can the president surround himself with charlatans and false prophets like this? who are not even truthful with their date of birth. The one document says he was born in 1978. It's a Zimbabwean national identity document. And the other one, his British passport, said he was born in March 1972. What is going on here? You see, the thing with charlatans and false prophets is as they continue with their falsehood, and if they come to a place where they need to change certain things to move on, they will change it to move on just so they can have what they want. I'm sure there's a reason why he did that. There's a reason. So we have to keep our eyes open. We have to keep watching. Watch pastors and prophets. If you go and begin to investigate some of them, their passports, their birth certificate, their company registration, their church registration, and all those sort of documents that you don't get to see publicly, you would find that there is a lot of discrepancies. And they all did that just because they can get something, just because they want to get whatever they want and move ahead. They want the situation to favor them. Exactly what they want and exactly what they're looking for. So Bereans, please beware. Beware of such people. Beware of such people. They might be hanging around with presidents, but what does their integrity say? What does the integrity of Uebert Angel say? And for me, to be honest with you, he has no integrity at all. He's not a man of integrity. He's not a man of integrity at all. But now he's out there claiming to represent the people of Zimbabwe as an ambassador at large. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to strike business deals with no integrity. He's going to deal with the government with no integrity. He's going to try to get stuff for himself. And he's supposed to be representing the church. If he says he's a prophet, he's supposed to be representing the church. Recently, there was news of him actually asking his leaders to pay, is it £1,000 or $1,000 for his birthday? Yes. Nelson is actually talking about it here. He makes his leaders pay £1,000 for his fake birthday. You see? Masai is saying some false prophets have bought their driver's licenses. Cornelius is one of them. Yes. Some of them bought their driver's licenses. They never went and took a driver's test or did Leonard's or whatever. Runai, good to have you here. Yes, dear Alberians. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and share too. Please do so. George says, Uebert Angel is a scammer from Zim. Yes, he is a scammer from Zim. So guys, I encourage you, please keep your eyes open because we have quite a lot of such people that are all going around like true prophets. Though they can have favor with the government, but with God, they have no favor. Thank you so much. Please make sure you subscribe. God bless you. Shalom.